you.
Thank you. Delicious.
All right.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
We have a big night with Andrew coming
Yes.
up. Keep ordering your beautiful olive oil and stay right there because we have a sneak peek at our today's special that launches at midnight. Check it out. That was fun. Right. I can see Andrew saying that is exactly why he brought that olive oil, because he loves it and believes in it.
No, I was just saying that this is not
so good.
It's not my business here, but I love what the guys at Thrive Markets do, and this is just a product it's just plain and simply healthy.
Yeah.
And to the extent, as I say before, to the extent we could adopt the foundational attribute of the Mediterranean diet into our American lifestyle, we start adopting some of those wonderful health benefits. And that's why, and it's so affordable to do. Quality olive oil like this should cost 3-4 times as much. So it's a great opportunity.
Okay, so we're gonna jump in. We are this is kind of a surprise visit. Normally you're here, 4 times a year. He's here on a Saturday into Sunday. So it's a fun little Friday night,
Yes.
Andrew Lessman pop in. It's just for one day. And last year, for the first time, we offered your phytoceramides with biotin as a today's special, and it was huge. Everybody loved it.
Prematurely sold out.
Exactly.
We didn't anticipate the demand, and we'll have that at midnight again tonight.
Yeah.
I did a little sneak peek earlier today, but our phytoceramides, because we were able to save so much because of the quantity we're making, we were able to do a 360 capsule supply at
First time.
Really, at an even better price, the best cost per capsule ever. And again, 1 capsule daily. I'm constantly bombarded with the question, these other products, they're 3 or 4 or 5 capsules, they cost less per capsule, but when you add it up, 3 or 4 or 5 capsules cost much more than my 1. And our 1 capsule is based on the science. I'll read you clinical studies and science quotes from them later today, and just even 2 studies recently I'll discuss that were recently published in the last few months. We use the exact material and the exact levels, so you're getting the benefits of research when, the way they said it in the research, all of the measures of skin quality, the reduction in roughness of skin, the increase in smoothness of skin, the increase of plumpness and moisture in the skin, all of those measures, the reduction in the appearance of wrinkles, all of those measures improved using phytoceramides. So, and again, phytoceramides, you see them in expensive skincare products, but they can't be absorbed into the skin. So if you want the benefits of phytoceramides, the only way you get them is by ingesting them. That's the only way, that's the most affordable and effective way to do so.
Yeah, I started taking it last year when we did it as today's special. It is a wonderful product. If you want your skin to look more radiant, if you want your skin to be smoother, if you want your skin to just look more beautiful, this is the Vital Natural Internal moisturizer for your skin. He'll walk us through all the science behind this, but it is a remarkable product, and this is unequivocally the best value. On top of that, Andrew puts biotin in this product as well. So you can do a Try Me at 30. First time we've ever offered a 360, and huge savings across the board here depending on the size you're deciding to try. We have free shipping and handling on everything, flex pays on the larger choices.
360 is $40 less than the normal price on the 240.
Wow.
So what was exciting for us is when we saw how well the Today Special did last year, we were able to make commitments and also the efficiency of our production. So we were able to, this is the best pricing ever that we've ever had on phytoceramides. So it's an opportunity to get what is otherwise a very expensive ingredient and get it literally in the 360 count. You only need 1 capsule a day. That is all you need. The reviews you read are on 1 capsule a day, and that's 40 cents a day roughly.
Yeah, so really it's a beauty bargain. Think of all the money we spend on our skincare, on our moisturizers. This does something that no topical moisturizer can do for our skin. Right?
Yep.
Okay, that's coming up at midnight. We'll do a full presentation, but if you want to get a head start, you're welcome to do that. But we're going to kick things off. We have a very busy lineup. When I looked at our lineup, I thought, oh my gosh.
It is a serious variety show. I think we're going to cover more than a dozen products in the next hour.
Yep.
And then, of course, we start midnight with a detailed discussion about our today's special, the phytoceramides.
Exactly. But let's jump right in here and talk about Secure, a big favorite of Andrew Lessman's for anybody looking for a way to just live healthier, feel better every day, and to lose weight. If you're looking to lose weight, this is a really smart, delicious way to do it.
And this is the last day of our monthly special.
Okay.
I'm not sure if we're extending it through to tomorrow for the visit. But this is obviously, this is the last day of May, so this should be the last day of our monthly special. I'm not sure if we'll continue it for another day just because I'm also here tomorrow. But we have special pricing for the monthly special. We did that specifically because even more sometimes than January, a lot of folks focus on the beginning of summer as an opportunity to start engaging in exercise, to start watching what they're eating and doing the things that's going to make a difference in their body weight and their body composition. And there's no better, no more effective way to weight loss plan or diet plan than with a meal replacement. And that's not my opinion, that's the opinion of the science and the clinical studies. So this is the best tasting, the lowest calorie, the easiest to mix, the easiest to use meal replacement that you'll encounter anywhere. And the most popular flavors are our chocolate, vanilla, coffee, but we also have, we completely sold out the other day when we were here, I guess this was a month or so ago, or a few months ago, but our pina colada. So we have reconstituted the pina colada, which disappeared in a moment. That's a sort of a combination of coconut and pineapple. And it's just incredibly delicious.
It's so
Maybe
yummy.
we'll mix one of those up.
Yeah, we haven't seen this in a while. So the pina colada is back. We have mixed berry back. And then, of course, we have the favorites, the vanilla, the chocolate, and the coffee. So you pick your favorite. You can do 10, 30, 60, or 100 meals. And these are meals. It's meal replacement. You have to try them to believe them because they're so incredibly delicious. They're a big customer pick on hsn.com. But the bottom line, guys, is that it's a way for you to replace a meal, instantly cut those calories out, and feel great because it's not a meal that's worth, it's not, in other words, a low-calorie meal that isn't fueling you. You feel very satisfied when you drink these, and you get great energy when you drink these. That's what I like about it, is I feel good when I do it. It gives me energy when I do it, and so you don't feel deprived. I think that's the best word I can come up with.
They taste great.
They are very satisfying.
And we, as affordable as these are, and you won't find a meal replacement more affordable than these are, especially when you consider behind me is a chart with all the levels of vitamins and minerals it contains. But as affordable as these are, if we flavored it the way most companies flavor their drinks, we could probably reduce the price by another 30 or 40%. That's the kind of investment we make in flavor. What I did here is I put the equivalent of 2 or 3 meals into a glass there.
Yeah.
Just to show how easily it mixes. And what you'll see is...
That's no blender. You're just doing
no blender, and that's in probably about a little more than 8 ounces of water. That's how easily it mixes. You don't need a blender. Each ingredient was picked and prepared so it would be super soluble. So it's not going to be lumpy and gunky as it goes down as it's in your mouth and going down your throat. You want something that's going to mix and have a good texture, which this is.
Oh, it does. They're creamy. They're delicious. It's not a diet food. It doesn't taste like a diet food. I mean, it is healthy and it is going to get calories out of your diet, but you do not feel like you're drinking a diet drink at all. If you have not tried the pina colada, it's absolutely delicious. We have it back in stock. This one has not been around for a while, so pina colada is here. The mixed berry is also yummy. And then if you like to kind of play with your own flavors, vanilla is always a great way to go because you can throw a banana in here, you can throw berries in here, you can play with that vanilla. If you're a coffee drinker, the coffee is amazing. I love it cold and hot. So the coffee you can drink as iced coffee, you can also drink it as a hot beverage, and same with the chocolate. The chocolate can be cold or hot. It's delicious as hot chocolate. So that's what's kind of fun here, is that you really have a treat. It's something that's super duper healthy, and there's no meal replacement like this on the market. I mean, that is the key. It really is decidedly different from anything else.
And when you're looking at the 60 or the 100 size, you're looking at something that's about 60 cents a meal. So 60 cents a meal. And these, what's great, all the flavor that we put in there, yet we keep it low in calories, so it's flexible. So you could start with the vanilla and you could add berries, or you could add, what we might do is add pecan butter or nut butters, whatever it might be. You could start with the coffee and add whatever you choose. You could add frozen yogurt, you could have non-fat milk. There's all sorts of things you could add to make it your own. But even when you do that, you still keep it under, say, a couple of hundred calories. Because the key to a meal replacement working is it has to be less calories than the meal it was replacing. It also has to be a composition of calories that favors the kind of metabolism that you want to support for fat burning and for weight loss. So our Secure is designed to accomplish that. We use soy protein, because soy protein has the greatest amount of clinical research on weight loss and body composition. We also have a version with whey protein. We also have a version with our marine collagen peptides, your choice. But the soy, in terms of weight loss, there's nothing better than the soy protein version.
Alrighty, hold on. If you're ordering yours, pick your favorite flavor. All 5 are here for you in all of those sizes. But we're going to keep things moving. As we said, we have at least a dozen things to talk about in this first hour
And
leading
I
up to midnight.
Encourage everyone to read the reviews on that, because despite it being an ultra low calorie meal replacement, it's a customer pick.
Oh, yeah.
That I think over 85% of the reviews are positive reviews.
Okay, next up, we are going to talk about acetyl L-carnitine, another product that people adore. Virtually everything Andrew brings us at HSN becomes a customer pick. It's always fun to read the reviews. If you ever want to hear feedback, besides you're going to hear Andrew educate you, you're going to hear me sing the praises, because I take most of these products myself, and I'm so glad that we all have the chance to learn from the manufacturer, the person that researches, the person that develops the ingredients. It's very unique what we get to do here as we all get to learn, but also you're buying directly from the source, the person who's been doing this, believe it or not, for 4 decades. That's really hard to believe, 4 decades.
40,
but
yeah, it's
there
been
you go.
40 years.
1979, right?
Yeah, 40 years ago I started the company, which
Wow.
is a
Unbelievable.
crazy concept. And what I've realized and what I've learned is that most products, whether you see them online or whether you see them in stores, most products are not manufactured by the company that's brand you're looking at. They're manufactured by contract manufacturers, co-packers. It's just something that's put out to bid, and then whoever probably has the lowest bid gets the production order. We make everything ourselves. And everything in terms of when you see the remotes from my factory, you see everything about the cleanliness of our factory, the entire laboratory we have to validate, assay, and test every raw material, and to validate, assay, and test every finished product, to make sure that the quality of these products meets the most stringent requirements, far beyond the requirements even of our government. So every time we make a product, it's something that we take very seriously, whereas other companies, when they make their products, they're selling something that someone else made, just whether like a supermarket or anything like that. It's just another product that someone else made. So hopefully, also the way we go about making this product, it's entirely solar powered. So all of our products are made without any carbon footprint whatsoever. So there's no other company in the world, I think, that makes that statement. So we're environmentally responsible. We also donate with every product we make. We now donate 3 bottles of prenatal vitamins for every bottle of vitamins that you get. So we try to be socially responsible. So we approach things differently. Our acetyl L-carnitine used to be an ingredient that cost more than 5 times more than it does today. So it's one of those ingredients like CoQ10 that if you were patient, finally an important ingredient became incredibly affordable. When it comes to acetyl L-carnitine, it's an ingredient that you have your pick. It's either arguably the most important single supplement you could offer to your brain, or certainly arguably it's the most important molecule for fat-burning metabolism. So whether you're seeking to support fat-burning metabolism or seeking to support brain function, acetyl L-carnitine affordably does both at a fraction of the cost that it did, say, 5 years ago.
And we have special savings on it for you tonight. You can choose the size.
Oh, that's monthly special too.
Yes,
I was going to say,
exactly. This
is not a Today Special, but this would, if it were to be a Today Special, that's the price it would be.
That's it. I mean, look at, and this is not something we offer as a Today Special. So that's why Andrew is doing a few monthly specials to get you that extra savings on some of your favorite products. We have a 60, a 120, a 240, or a 360 count. You can see our regular pricing. Here is where our pricing is today. And again, monthly special for the month of May. So with June right around the corner here, this is a great day for you to try it, stock up. This is incredible when it comes to support for many different functions in your body, but most importantly, focusing on brain health. So try it today. You get your free shipping and handling on everything. We have FlexPay on the larger choices for you. And it's a product that I'm confident you're going to love due to just the results people get when they take this.
And you could read as many reviews talking about its support in terms of fat-burning metabolism as reviews in terms of supporting brain function and cognitive function. And again, acetyl L-carnitine, we've heard about acetylcholine, the most important neurotransmitter in the brain, so it supports the synthesis of that most important neurotransmitter. And you can't move fat to the site in your cells that no molecule in your body of fat is going to be burned unless it's moved by something called carnitine acyltransferase. Carnitine acyltransferase. Carnitine is the carnitine we're talking about here. Acyl means fat. Transferase means it's an enzyme that transfers it, that moves it. So again, acetyl-L-carnitine. It used to be an extremely expensive source of carnitine. Now it's become the most affordable source of carnitine.
We love it. Hold on. It's a monthly special. Choose the size you'd like, but we're going to keep on going because it's a variety hour, and we are packed with goodies.
Last day of the monthly special.
It is,
also.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Is tomorrow June 1st?
Tomorrow's June 1st.
For Pete's
Hard
sake.
to believe.
Oh, my gosh.
How did this year
I have no idea.
pass by at this
I can't
rate?
believe it's already June, tomorrow. So yeah, so this is your last chance to take advantage of that monthly special. That was for the month of May. So by all means, this is the time to stock up. But coming up next, we're going to talk about the Ultimate Women's Wellness.
We had 2 other monthly specials. So we were focusing a little bit on supporting weight loss because that's something we tend to focus on this time of year. So we had our Secure, and we also had our acetyl-L-carnitine. And then we wanted to focus because of Mother's Day, which passed a couple of weeks ago, and coming up Father's Day. So we're going to now talk about Ultimate Women's Wellness, and in a moment we'll talk about prostate support.
Perfect.
But Ultimate Women's Wellness is that product that I introduced over 20 years ago. And back when I introduced it, it was before the dietary supplement laws had changed. And at that time, of course, at any time, you can't talk about a dietary supplement for the prevention or treatment of any kind of disease or symptom of a disease. And at that time, menopause and perimenopause were considered to be a disease. So I couldn't talk about the benefits this product offered in terms of hot flashes, night sweats, the interruptions of sleep, the mood disturbances that are just, for many women, a normal part of that transition called perimenopause or menopause. Obviously, we're more enlightened now. The laws have changed. So we could talk about the benefits this product offers and how it was designed, focusing on that other healthy diet, the Asian diet. So this focuses on ingredients in the Asian diet to deliver that hormonal balance that can make that difficult transitional period not so difficult. If you read the reviews, it can completely eliminate and certainly diminish those hot flashes, night sweats, interruptions of sleep.
There you go. We have a 60, a 180, a 360 count to choose from. It, again, is available last chance at this price. It will be expiring at midnight tonight, the monthly special pricing.
Best pricing ever. Just like the acetyl-L-carnitine, it's the best pricing ever. This will not be a Today Special this year. So it is the best pricing ever, the best pricing this year.
That's it. So if you have not tried it, you should try it. I think every female I know who works here pretty much takes this product.
The reviews are compelling. We don't have, I'm not on TV all that much, so we don't have enough time to really devote to it as we did in the past, but it still has an incredibly loyal following. It's still just as an important issue as it was in the past. And again, for some women, and I know this because I get the feedback that you've shared, but for some women, perimenopause or menopause, it's a non-event. But for other women, it can be among the most disruptive, almost health events in their life. So this is a product that's designed to naturally support each woman, whatever that path through that period of time is going to be, to support them naturally. And if you read the reviews, it's a product that has, I think, 85, 90% positive reviews.
There you go. It really is fun to hear the feedback. Once you try Andrew's products, it's really, most of us wouldn't even consider buying other vitamin products because you know he's making the finest. This is a product that addresses issues, whether you are dealing with PMS, whether somebody in your family is, whether it's perimenopause or menopause. This is a product that can offer such wonderful relief. Read the feedback from women all over this country who are so thrilled. I've been taking this, gosh, for over 20 years.
Yes.
As long as Andrew's been offering it, I've been taking this daily, every single day. Absolutely love this product. It makes such a tremendous difference. I really think it's really helped. I just know it has. And you know, it's funny because when I started taking it, it was PMS I was worrying about. And then I kind of went through all of that, and then it's menopause, and it just, you know, so it's helped along the way, no matter what stage of life you're in, which is a really nice benefit of this.
And when you read the reviews, I mean, and again, every woman's experience is an individual experience, but when you read the reviews, you get a sense that this is not, it's not a drug attacking symptoms. What this is just a natural ingredient that supports the natural biochemistry, our natural biochemistry, and does it in a natural fashion, just as a natural, healthy diet would do so.
Excellent. Well, that was a monthly special because with Mother's Day, you thought it would be a perfect time to do something wonderful for moms. And now with Father's Day coming up in June, Andrew is putting an extra special price on his prostate support.
And prostate support, that's for all the men out there.
That's right.
And prostate support, certainly as men get older, this product becomes highly relevant. Certainly after the age of 30, 35, a man's prostate constantly grows. It's something that's unavoidable. It's something that's inevitable. And because of the proximity of the prostate, it's not like we have a lot of extra space internally. Because of the proximity of the prostate to our bladder, to our ureter, and the structures that make up our urinary tract, it has very significant implications for men's urinary function as we age. Even if there's no pathology, even if there's nothing going on, this is just a normal, natural growth in the prostate. Of course, if you're experiencing any kind of significant changes in urinary function, bladder function, you always want to get checked out by your doctor. You also want to know what your PSA number is. As questionable as some doctors might think the PSA number is, it's still our best barometer for a quick bit of information on the health of our prostate. But again, our prostate, when we're young, it starts off the size of a walnut. By the time we reach probably 80 years, it's probably the size of a good-sized grapefruit.
Wow.
And that kind of a change in size has significant implications for urinary function. And that's why as men get older, as we get older, we will tend to need to wake up in the middle of the night, sometimes several times, to empty our bladder, or even during the day. But Saul Palmetto, my dad, I was just talking to my dad the other day, and he said that he used to always wake up in the middle of the night several times. And my dad's now 89 years of age.
Wow.
And my dad said he doesn't even wake up at all.
That's wonderful.
So, and he's been taking the product now for probably about 20 years.
That is fantastic.
So, and certainly for me, it's you know, I've been taking it for 30 plus years, so I don't know what it's like to not be getting its benefits. So it's a product that I think for those men out there who think that this is just a normal part of aging and there's nothing you can do about it, there is. And urologists that I know recommend saw palmetto extract. And it's one capsule. Saw palmetto extract is extremely expensive. The price has been going crazy because of weather issues, but we've managed to keep the price stable. And this is, again, our best pricing of the year on it.
$30, $60, $180, $360. It's a May special price, and this is your last time to see it, because at this price, rather, because at midnight, of course, May is over. June 1st officially happens at midnight Eastern time tonight. So this is the chance. If you'd like to try or stock up, this would be an excellent time to do it. Well, we have a nice little summer special coming up next for everybody, because the weather is warming up all over the country, which means we're going to be enjoying more fun in the sun. And one of the best things you can do when you're out enjoying the beautiful sunshine is to protect your skin. And Andrew recently has launched his sunscreen. It's called Soleil, and it is amazing. This is a wonderful sunscreen because it is incredibly healthy. There are no chemicals in this sunscreen whatsoever, and we have it at a very special value today. We can do it in a 2, a 4, or a 6-ounce size.
We were going to do a Today Special, but it's just not fair, because this is a product that will only really be important in the summer. So what we're doing is our Today Special as kind of a summer special. So the pricing, the sunscreen that I used before I made this sunscreen, for 1.5 or 2 ounces, we were spending more than we spent on this 6-ounce size at $39 and change. So it's great pricing. The reviews we already now have, because we had a little bit available in April. And we've already gotten, I think, about 68 reviews or something like that. I think it's rated 4.3 or 4.4 stars. I think about 80% of the reviews are 5-star reviews. Which for a zinc oxide sunscreen, and there's no sunscreen product like it in the world, literally. It's over 50% water, so it goes on smoothly. The water either gently settles into your skin or naturally evaporates. You don't need to use very much of it, so it doesn't go on white. So it's a product that delivers the protection you want. It really respects even the most sensitive skin. I don't think there's a sunscreen product on the market in the world with a better ingredient list than this product has, or even close to it. And especially now if you see what the Environmental Working Group has said and what the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has said, those chemical sunscreen ingredients, they're all absorbed into your skin, pretty much, and at significant levels.
Jeez.
And they're absorbed at levels that vitamins or medications are highly effective at those levels and those concentrations. In fact, when they looked at the levels they were absorbed, all of them were absorbed at levels that were deemed significant levels, and levels that, if it were foods, those foods would have to be tested rigorously. If it was an additive for foods that entered into your body, they'd have to be rigorously tested, which it's going to be interesting what they're now going to do with these chemical sunscreens, because they now know they enter in your body just like you were eating a food additive. So as far as I'm concerned, and I've said this for decades, the only sunscreen you want to put on your body or the body of anyone you love is zinc oxide. Secondarily, titanium dioxide. You don't want to be putting things like avobenzone and oxybenzone and octamethoxycinnamate, which are just chemicals that penetrate into your skin. And because those chemicals are so unstable in the sunscreen themselves, guess what? They put even more preservatives and stabilizers into the sunscreen. And then even those chemicals can be absorbed into your skin.
Good grief.
So again, the only way, if we're doing something healthy and protecting our skin, we need to be doing it with an ingredient that's healthy to protect our skin, and that's zinc oxide. It doesn't have to be mine, but I don't think you're going to find a zinc oxide product that performs better and that has a better ingredient disclosure, that's more mild for your skin, non-comedogenic. In fact, in our non-comedogenic testing, and the testing to see whether or not this product caused skin breakouts, they found it to be soothing to the skin, which is unusual. So it's a product that I think you'll fall in love with, as the original folks who tried the product have.
Yeah, it's completely fragrance-free. You don't smell anything on your skin, and it's not white, as you pointed out. Zinc oxide, when you think of that, a lot of times we think about just like a white pasty look on our skin. And I just put it on my hand. Your skin will absorb it right in. It's not tacky. It's not sticky on your skin whatsoever, and it's perfect for those of us. We take little Lana in the pool. Nobody wants to be putting chemicals on their babies, right? I mean, think about it. It's so much safer. This is so smart, and it's so much safer, and it's so affordable. I mean, this is a huge tube.
Chemical sunscreens should not go on. In fact, we're going to repackage some of this in the future next year in a fun little package, so it'll be for kids as well.
Good. I think you should. That's great.
We've had the product already. It's dermatologist tested. We're going to go make sure it's ophthalmologist tested. We're going to have it pediatrician tested.
Great.
So it'll be subject to the most rigorous testing, and I know it's going to pass all of them, just by the nature of the ingredients.
Sure.
But just when you go through the list here, it's dermatologist tested, it's non-comedogenic, meaning it won't cause breakouts. It's designed for sensitive skin. It's designed, it can be used on the face, it can be used on the body. And it's so affordable, you could use it on your body. It's fragrance-free, it's hypoallergenic, it's paraben-free, it's phthalate-free, it's petrolatum-free, it's sulfate-free, gluten-free, mineral-based, it's broad spectrum, it's smooth, and none of the chemical sunscreens are broad spectrum. Zinc oxide is the only sunscreen that's broad spectrum.
Oh, interesting.
Otherwise, you need to have multiple chemicals.
Okay.
It's smooth, transparent, it's non-nano zinc oxide, so it's safe for the environment. Typical products use nano-based zinc oxide, which isn't good for the environment. No chemical sunscreens at all. It's vegan, it's cruelty-free. The only animals we tested it on were people. It's eco-friendly, it's reef-friendly, and it's made in the USA.
Wow.
And
It's
like all of my products.
It's pretty perfect, really, for a sunscreen.
And then what I wanted everyone to see, this is from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. So just so you don't think it's me that has it in for these chemical sunscreens.
Right.
These chemical sunscreens have been around for decades. And it was so because of our review of this evidence has produced sufficient data on both zinc oxide and titanium dioxide to support a proposal that sunscreen products containing these ingredients at concentrations of up to 25%, we're at 17.5%, would be generally regarded as safe. We are proposing that these ingredients are Category 1. Because the public record does not currently, after decades, does not currently contain sufficient data to support these safe, generally regarded as safe findings or determinations for sinoxate, dioxybenzone, and ensilazole, homosalate, meridamate, octinoxate,
oh my gosh,
octisalate, octocrylene, patamate zero, what is that, sulisobenzone, oxybenzone, or avobenzone. And these are all the chemical sunscreens that are in all the products you see in stores.
Wow.
We're proposing that these ingredients are Category 3. Nearly all of these sunscreens' active ingredients also have limited or no data characterizing their absorption. The last study that was just published recently, there's data characterizing their absorption, and they're absorbed into our skin.
Wow.
And I have some more charts that'll talk about that in a sec. So this is a lengthy discussion. If you're going to protect your skin, the great takeaway from what I'm talking about: zinc oxide, zinc oxide, zinc oxide. What do they say in real estate? Location, location, location. Sunscreen, zinc oxide, zinc oxide, zinc oxide. If you want a product that's truly different, unique, and extremely affordable given its quality, then you should try our Soleil.
Yep, $30 off the 6 ounce, $20 off the 4 ounce, $10 off the 2 ounce if you'd like to try it. It's a summer savings price. Go for it. You'll be so glad you have this on hand. You get peace of mind when you use it. And really, if you're going to be enjoying the beautiful summer sun, you definitely want to be wearing sunscreen, and that's the one to consider.
Shall I just
Are we going to wrap, or are we going to do one more?
I just want to show one more shot really quickly, and then I
Okay.
know we have to run along. So, but just, these are the legally permitted sunscreens. So zinc oxide, titanium dioxide. The only one that's a full UVA and UVB block is zinc oxide. Titanium is not a full UVA, and that's what we have to be concerned about. If you look at all the other chemical sunscreens, they're pretty good with UVB, but almost all of them, except for avobenzone. That's why they put avobenzone in all the chemical sunscreens.
see.
So it's always a blend of several of these.
Yeah.
But all of these, to one degree or another, they're absorbed into the skin. Some traces, some substantial absorption of chemicals that have no safety data being ingested. And basically, when you put them on your body, you're ingesting
Why
them.
don't they regulate that? I
Well,
don't get it.
it's sort of ignorance was bliss, and chemical industry has a lot of influence, but that industry is now waning because it's now recognized that these chemicals also have properties that allow them to emulate hormone behavior. And we all talk about how different things are going on, and the chemicals we're sort of bathed in our environment affect our cancer risk and things like that. So I think we're just paying more attention to the chemicals that are ending up in our body. And chemical sunscreens are one of them. Zinc oxide does not. And by the way, if it did, zinc oxide is a great source of zinc, which is an essential mineral. So
There
it
you
doesn't
go.
end up in your body, but even if it did, it would be okay.
There you go. All right, we are going to wrap this up for now. Order yours, try it. We think you will love it. Stock up on the big 6 ounce if you can. All right, but we're going to keep on going because, and by the way, if you're just joining us, Andrew Lesman has a special one-day visit celebrating summer with all of you, and we have a big Today special launching in 30 minutes. I hope you'll stay tuned for that. It's the phytoceramides with biotin. You don't want to miss it. It's the best value ever. We'll talk more about that coming up in about 30 minutes. But this is a variety hour, which means we're showing you as many products as we can so you can get a really nice feel for all of the assorted products that Andrew Lesman brings us here at HSN. So next up, let's talk cinnamon. This is a big favorite of many of you, and what we have today is a choice between a 30, a 60, a 120, or 240 cap size. So you choose, obviously we always do a try me size, but the biggest savings will always be in the largest size. And this is extra special savings tonight, $20 off the largest one, as you can see down here, 10, 6, or 3. And this is a very special and unique cinnamon, not like the cinnamon we're putting on our toast. Very different than that, and very, very beneficial for our health.
It's not designed to be a spice, even though if you open up the capsule, and I'll open up a capsule and put it on my oat bran or things like that, Mira will put it on her little, whatever cappuccino she makes at home. So it still has that same cinnamon flavor, but it's a very different ingredient, and it's standardized for the most important ingredients in terms of the benefit that you seek in a cinnamon bark extract. And the benefit we seek in this product is its support of healthy blood sugar metabolism, its support of healthy insulin metabolism. And that's where insulin, when we talk about insulin and blood sugar, for decades I've been asked to make a product that can benefit us there. And just as sort of I'm asked to make a product that could deliver benefits in terms of blood pressure, there's no real clear ingredient. Certainly CoQ10 and omega-3s, you know, they help to support us in keeping it in the normal range, but there's no specific ingredient that really had a direct benefit in that area as yet. And I said that about blood sugar metabolism and insulin metabolism until the research on cinnamon bark extract came along. And if you look at the reviews on this product, I think it's rated 4.6 or 4.7 stars. So it's a virtually perfectly reviewed product. And all we did was basically, once again, take a page out of the research and make sure that the ingredients that we put in this product match the standardization that's called for in the research.
Here we go. Yeah,
simple.
it's 4.7 is the average out of Perfect 5. So out of 707 reviews, close to 630, 640 of those are excellent reviews.
Right.
So this is a product people absolutely love.
So over 90% are 4- and 5-star
That's right.
reviews.
That's right.
And when you look at 3, 4, and 5, as I say, when you look at good, say excellent and perfect, or good, very good, and perfect, this is a product that's about 95% positive reviews. And it's a product, I think, that also serves a purpose, because it informs us that blood sugar isn't just all about, say, taking your medicine, which of course you have to take, but it's really about what we put in our body in terms of how we eat. It's in terms of our lifestyle. If we can change our body composition a little bit, that supports and assists our body in the regulation of blood sugar and the regulation of insulin. So this is a tool that hopefully serves as a healthy, natural reminder of how much power could be in our hands if we choose to take advantage of it.
I love it. We take it at our house. You will love this. It's a favorite of many.
My numbers are good numbers. I look at my A1C. I do blood tests every 4 to 6 months. I look at my A1C, and I have a very good A1C. Ever since I've been using cinnamon, and I've been experiencing my A1C has been even better.
That is great.
Yeah.
You do every 4, say I only do once a year.
It's very easy.
You're like Carlos, so Carlos loves doing his blood work. He does it all the time.
There's all sorts of opportunities nowadays through various, you could find them on the internet, where you could go to a standard place that draws your blood, and you can get just a whole, like a whole full tests that are, say, for cardiac health and things like that. And you can get a whole bunch of those tests, and you won't even spend $100. And every once in a while they do specials, which I want them. You get a little mailer and a little email in your inbox. So it's a great way to monitor your health, and you could share that data with your doctor. So it's a great opportunity. The more informed we are, the healthier we are. That's what I've always said.
I know we're going to wrap. Thank you so much. We promised you a busy lineup, and that's exactly what's happening.
Jumping around. Over the weekend, well, tomorrow, we'll spend more time on covering some products in particular. We'll have more detail.
Excellent. All right. Well, coming up next, we're going to talk about one of Andrew's top selling, top reorder products, and that is the Coenzyme Q10. This has 100 micrograms of B12 in the formula, so it is outstanding. Along with the CoQ, you also get B12 included. And we have this at another special price for you this visit. We have a 30, a 60, a 120, or a 240 count. So always, obviously, if you know you're going to take it every day, you want to stock up on the large one. Look at the savings, though. Really nice savings here. Normally, we're at $159. We took 50, 25, 12, or $7 off. Again, depending on the size you're going to try. But CoQ10 is one of the most talked about, one of the most sought after supplements today. And Andrew has been doing it longer than any other manufacturer. Andrew really educated America. I really think you did.
Saying that, but now it makes me feel old.
Oops.
But
well,
no, we introduced CoQ10 in 1984.
Whoa.
So we introduced CoQ10 35 years ago. And the irony is that my company was so small at the time, I had to beg the company in Japan that was the only maker of natural CoQ10 in the world to send me a small enough quantity for us to make our very small batches of vitamins. But it's something that I was so convinced, I was compelled to include this in our products because it was something that I felt, as long as I was offering B-complex vitamins, CoQ10 is really properly referred to as the most important of the B vitamins. The B vitamins are involved in energy metabolism, fat metabolism, carbohydrate metabolism, yet the B vitamins are something that our body cannot produce, so we know they're vitamins. CoQ10 technically isn't a vitamin because our body can make small amounts of it. But as we get older, the ability for our body to make those small amounts suffers and diminishes greatly. If we're under stress, if we're taking certain medications, the most popular medications like cholesterol-lowering drugs, antidepressants, drugs for osteoporosis, all lower what little CoQ10 your body can make. So CoQ10 technically, as we age and as we live, becomes more like a B vitamin. And if you look at just the role it performs in your body, CoQ10 is the most important of those because there is no single ingredient when you look at how these various vitamins function in terms of energy metabolism. The most important of those vitamins to energy metabolism is CoQ10. And CoQ10, when you look at vitamins, vitamins have what's called their coenzyme form when they go to work in your body. Vitamin D tends to work as a sort of as a hormone, almost a prohormone, whereas other vitamins tend to work as coenzymes in the body. They assist enzymes in the work that's going on in your body. And coenzyme Q10, by its very name, functions as that coenzyme. And it's central to the transport of electrons in every cell in our body. I'm sorry if this was a little bit technical, but the most important thing to know is that every cell in our body is responsible for making its own energy. It can't rely on its neighbor. It can't rely on anyone else. Here in the studio, we're getting our energy from some power facility that's generating it. In your body, a cell can get the raw materials it might burn and oxidize for fuel. It gets oxygen, but it doesn't get any energy. It has to make all its own energy. That energy is created by moving electrons. CoQ10 is integral, central, key to that process of moving electrons. So when anyone asks me, do I make anything for energy? And they typically think I'm going to say some stimulant or things like that. I say CoQ10. And especially because my CoQ10 comes with a full B complex. So it truly is the most comprehensive and common sense approach to producing energy.
Yeah, you will love taking it. By the way, if you have a minute, the reviews on this, if you have a minute to go look at them, 3,363 perfect 5-star reviews on this product. It is so highly rated. People love it. The average out of a perfect 5 is 4.7. So it is an incredible product. If you're going to be taking CoQ, consider this one. A lot of the CoQ products on the market can't even compare to this. They use synthetic coenzyme Q10. You're not getting the same amounts of coenzyme Q10. So this is the way for you to get all those wonderful benefits. It's one of the single most important things to supplement. As Andrew said, it's completely ubiquitous. It's found in every single cell of our body. As we get older, we need to start supplementing it. It's as simple as that. Our body doesn't make this, does it? Or it makes a little bit of it?
Our body makes very little, but as we age, aging, stress, the way we eat, and the drugs that are the most popular drugs, it's almost like you could judge the drug's popularity by how much it suppresses CoQ10 synthesis. Number 1 on the list, statin drugs. Number 2 on the list, bisphosphonates, the classic drugs for osteoporosis or osteopenia, and then followed by antidepressants, beta blockers. So, and really anything that taxes our liver is going to, and we all know so many things that tax our liver, alcohol consumption, smoking cigarettes, all of these things. And if you wonder why so many of these drugs have as their classic side effect, or so many of these bad habits have as their classic side effect, fatigue, it's because CoQ10 is central to all energy production in the trillions of cells in our body. And I always say, if I'm going to create an energy product, it's not going to be a stimulant that affects your nervous system and then goes away. It's going to be something that even if it only incrementally affects the energy production in each cell by a fraction of a %, when you look at trillions of cells in your body, that's an intelligent way to create more energy.
There we go. It's probably one of your top rated products. I mean, everything you bring is a customer pick, but this to get out of 4,000 reviews, there's almost 3,700 that are excellent.
Oh no, and you're
it's remarkable.
It's again, over 90% 4- and 5-star reviews.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, when you, and we don't take the bad reviews out. So all of the reviews are there. And so when you see that kind of agreement with humans, because we tend to be, we're not disagreeable, we just tend to disagree. But when you see that kind of agreement, it's a common experience. And what we all share is we share the same biochemistry. We might feel like we disagree a lot, and we might feel like we're all different, but we all share the same biochemistry. And CoQ10 goes to the very core of the chemistry that's behind the energy we all experience, which is what gives us life.
So if we were here in 2006, I want you to see what would happen in terms of the pricing. They brought me a chart that really reflects between 2000 and 2006. If we were offering the exact same product, our price would have to be $621.
And that's, and I always cite CoQ10. Amazing. We talked about acetyl L-carnitine earlier, where I get to often say this is best pricing ever. And with CoQ10, it's a dramatic reduction in price. And this is likely the best pricing on CoQ10 other than our Today Special. And our Today Special is at the end of the year.
Exactly. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you very much. We're gonna keep on going. By the way, we're only about 17 minutes away from a new day, which means we will be doing a full presentation on our brand new Today Special. We're very excited about that. It only happens once a year. We've only done it once before, but we have a very special offer on our phytoceramide, so be on the lookout.
That's a product that became a Today Special by your insistence, and we have a new larger size because it became a Today Special, and we were able to produce it in a much larger quantity and get the materials in larger quantities. That was behind the big reduction in price that we'll see at midnight tonight.
Exciting. Okay,
Yep.
So stay tuned for that. Next up, we're going to talk about glucosamine and chondroitin. Here's another one. We have very special savings on this for this visit. We always love when Andrew visits because you get the best pricing on every product. Everything is free shipping and handling, of course. You get extra flex pays on the larger choices. So it's a really great time to stock up on your favorites or to try something new. This is a 60, 120, 240, or a big 480 count size. Normally you're at 204. Today we're at only 99. You're saving more than you're spending here if you order the largest one. And across the board, the savings is fantastic. But this is a joint product. And this is one that once you start taking it, you notice a difference when you take this product.
What's exciting is that certainly it's a joint product, and there's a lot of research talking about the benefits to tissues like our blood vessels, our arteries, elastic tissues in our body, because what glucosamine and chondroitin provide is they're the building blocks that allow for tissues to be very strong, but very resilient and flexible. And there was just an interesting study I read published recently that talked about its benefits for cardiovascular health, for heart health as well, which doesn't surprise, again, because having more flexible arteries like coronary arteries and having more flexible tissues like the valves to our heart, these are all positive things. And that's where glucosamine and chondroitin are at their very best in providing that structure, that elastic structure, which is the loss of that structure, that resiliency, when we talk about in our skin. It's almost defining of aging. When we think about the various tissues in our body that age, whether it's our blood vessels or our joints or our skin, it's that loss of resiliency. I just was going to open a capsule here quickly.
Okay.
And you can see the ultrafine powder that this is. Typical glucosamine and chondroitin are glucosamine hydrochloride, which glucosamine hydrochloride in the hydrochloride group, that's an acidic group. Most of us aren't looking to put things that are more acidic in our stomach. Also, it's a form of glucosamine that the science doesn't support its use. I constantly go through the science and the reviews and the charts. The only reason glucosamine hydrochloride is used is because it's cheaper. Not because it's better, because it's cheaper. What's really disturbing to me is that we as human beings, we can make intelligent decisions, and once we find out, we make sure we're getting glucosamine sulfate. You don't have to get it from me. There are other companies that are reliable and will use glucosamine sulfate and chondroitin sulfate. Probably not as good as my formula, but at least there are other options. What's surprising to me, as we're getting close to introducing our first pet product, and our first pet product will have glucosamine, chondroitin, collagen peptides. It'll be a comprehensive joint product for our favorite people in our world, our furry people in our world.
Nice.
But almost every one of the pet products I look at uses glucosamine hydrochloride, which is just so disconcerting because some people, they might cut corners for themselves, but they don't want to cut corners for their dog or for their cat. So really disconcerting. So it's just something that, again...
And why do they do that then?
Excuse me?
And why do they do that?
Because it's cheaper. Glucosamine hydrochloride is dramatically less expensive than glucosamine sulfate, but glucosamine hydrochloride is dramatically less researched. The science says if you were making your own glucosamine sulfate product, glucosamine product, you would only use glucosamine sulfate. It's not like you'd kind of convince yourself that maybe hydrochloride is better for this reason or that reason. Only reason it's better is it's cheap. That's the only reason it's used. And I could go through the charts here. First, I'll just give you a little background on glucosamine chondroitin, just to give you a sense of how much coverage it's gotten, both in terms of research papers, so more than 19,500 papers, more than 17,000 papers on chondroitin, more than 1,200 papers on both used together, and then over 2,600 clinical trials and meta-analyses, systematic reviews. Most drugs that get to market maybe have a couple of dozen trials. Maybe have a couple of dozen trials. So it's been the subject of an abundant amount of research, and the quotes I have here from medical journals for doctors tell doctors to tell their patients they have to get the sulfate form. This is not me saying it, they have to get the sulfate form. And me, if the science said get hydrochloride, you can bet that's what would be here. But the science clearly and unequivocally calls for, it doesn't call for, it screams out for the sulfate form, and that's what we use.
Do you think people just don't know that, and that's why when they buy the product, they're just not?
Well, they assume, and fairly so, that if they're getting glucosamine, it's the proper form.
Right.
And then typically on the front of the label, it says glucosamine. It says,
right.
So you figure, and you're entitled to assume it's the correct form until you turn the label around and you look at the fine print on the back of the label, and instead of what mine says, which you look at the back of the label and it tells you that it has potassium glucosamine sulfate. We even declare the mineral because they all have a mineral salt, and our other is calcium chondroitin sulfate because the typical chondroitin is a sodium salt. Most people want less sodium. I don't have high blood pressure, but I want less sodium. I don't need to get sodium in my joint product. So we both use the sulfate form and we use the mineral forms that are the most desirable forms. Of course, they're more expensive, but our pricing is exceedingly reasonable despite the quality.
Excellent. I know we have to move along here. We are only 10 minutes to midnight in our today's special, so we have a couple more things we'd like to squeeze in for you. Continue to choose this. You'll be so glad that you did, especially if you were dealing with joint issues.
It's 4 capsules a day. I know some people take 2 capsules a day because they'll take collagen peptides or things like that. But the best science, the best research and clinical studies are on 4 capsules a day.
That's good to know. Okay, next up we have turmeric. Turmeric is another one that has rapidly become a favorite of so many of us. We have this also at very special pricing for this visit. We can start with a 30. We also have 60. We're doing it in a 120 or a 240 count size. Here's where our pricing is. Normally we're at $24, $44, $74, or $129.90. Today you can see you're saving $40, $20, $12, or $6 off. Turmeric is another one of those products that is a huge customer pick on hsn.com. If you go check out the reviews, you can read more about it. But the more you read about turmeric, the more you want to be taking this ingredient. It is remarkable. The health benefits are amazing. And Andrew's, of course, is the finest turmeric product available on the market. If you're new to Andrew Lessman, I know we get lots of new customers when Andrew's here. If you've ever had a bad experience taking vitamins, that will go away completely. These are easy to swallow. They do not upset your stomach. Any of the things you've ever had that, are negative about taking vitamins, that all disappears when you take Andrew Lessman vitamins.
And turmeric has sort of taken on the mantle of sort of Mother Nature's natural soothing agent. Some companies like to call it an anti-inflammatory, but that has all sorts of implications of medicines and drugs, and I just prefer to look at it more for its soothing qualities. And when you look, and that's actually supported by the science. And it's both soothing qualities in terms of the digestive system. So despite turmeric being a spice, it's not a hot spice. It's not a spice that's irritating to the digestive system. Like ginger extract, and they're both related plants, turmeric extract tends to be soothing to the digestive system. It's soothing to the joints. Many people take it because of its soothing properties, even for the skin. So turmeric extract, the most important thing to know is it must be delivered with assistance in terms of absorption. Turmeric, when used in cooking, becomes more absorbable because it gets complexed with fat. You make a stew, you cook some meat or chicken with turmeric, it's complexing with fat, it's easier to absorb. So there's 2 ways that supplement companies make turmeric easier to absorb. One way is you mix it with black pepper, which is sort of an irritating spice. It enhances its absorption. Not the way I prefer to go, especially because that black pepper spice can also enhance the absorption of drugs. So I don't like to offer supplements that might have to come with a drug warning. So what I prefer to do is follow the original Indian cookbook when it came to the benefits of turmeric. And that was cook it in a stew. And that's why and in India, they use turmeric the way we use salt and pepper. And now it seems that Muriel at home, she uses turmeric as pretty much a staple with everything. Even when she makes me an egg white frittata, she'll put a little turmeric in, and I don't know it's an egg white frittata. I think it's whole egg because it gets a little yellow. It's actually brilliant on her part. So because turmeric also has this mild flavor. So when you mix it with other herbs, the other herbs really take on the brunt of the flavor. So it's just something that's wonderfully natural, wonderfully soothing. As I say about cranberry, it's one of those ingredients that could be sort of the poster child for natural traditional remedies finally being validated by science. Because it really has been validated by science. And it's one of those things that when we put together a research package for my shows, we have to cut back because when it comes to turmeric, every month or two, there's dozens and dozens of more studies being published. Most of them we can't talk about because they actually talk about some significant health issues, which we're just dealing with general health and wellness when we're talking about this product.
There we go. Okay, we are going to wrap this up because we have one more item we still want to get to. But if you're ordering the turmeric, thank you so much. Again, 30, 60, 120, or 240 are the choices. But we did want time to talk about the collagen. We don't always get to do this. This is another product that people love. This is another one we take. We throw this right into our smoothies in the morning, and it just is such a wonderful and healthy product for all of us. And this is being offered as free-range collagen peptides with MSM in a 30, 60, 120, or 240 serving.
It's two choices. You have either the free-range collagen peptides or you have the marine collagen peptides.
Oh, very good. Excellent.
As you can see the pricing on the screen, because there it just has the free range up there. There's another graphic for the marine collagen.
Okay.
But the nice thing is you can see the difference. The free-range collagen peptides for 240 servings, and our servings are 5 grams. For other companies, that's let's say 5, a typical serving from other companies might be as little as 1 gram or a couple of grams. So our 5 grams that 240 might be 1,200 in 1 gram servings. If it was a 2.5 gram serving, it's 480. If it's a 2 gram serving, it's 600. So so we give a larger serving size, so don't let that underestimate the quantity of the material you're getting. But personally now, I'm using the free range. And I'm using the free range because it's so much more affordable than the marine collagen peptides. They're both, from a molecular standpoint, they're almost identical. And I could even show you if there's a scoop here.
No kidding. That's so interesting, isn't it?
And what's great is the free range, obviously the marine collagen comes from fish. The free range comes from grass-fed, free-range cattle. So but if you look at the molecular composition of the collagen peptides, they are virtually identical. And what's great about the free range, it's less expensive today than even the original marine collagen was. But marine collagen is gone. The price has gone crazy. It's more than tripled since we started offering it. And that's annoying. So we found a wonderful, more affordable alternative, whereas other companies are relishing the opportunity to charge more money. I'd rather see you spend less money. And that's why when we do a Today Special later in the year for our collagen peptides, we'll provide a choice. You could choose which one you want, and certainly the marine collagen peptides are exceptional. We will not compromise our quality, which most people, that's what they're doing when the price goes crazy. So we keep our same quality, that's super soluble, mild flavor and taste.
Wow.
But the price has gone crazy.
It's a lot different. It's $90 savings on the large one if you go with free range. It's a big difference. So there you have it. You decide which one you want, free range or the marine collagen. I've not tried the free range, but I think I will.
And the taste, I mean, I put several scoops in there if you want to try it. The free range is, and I think the reviews on the free range, we already have a number of reviews that have come in, and I think they're basically perfect reviews on the free range. That was 4 scoops of free range. So Incredibly mild, no flavor, goes perfectly in a smoothie.
You won't taste that in your smoothie or anything.
What it tastes like to me, if you really double up the scoops, you have to put a lot in to taste it, in water. If you put it in a smoothie, there's nothing. It tastes like the most dilute consommé.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, it just
like a really diluted, like a beef bouillon, but
like
not salty.
like
but you taste a little tiny hint of that.
A super, super diluted
I would agree.
bone broth almost. But so it has, you can mix it with smoothies, you can mix it with oatmeal, you can mix it with yogurt. So, and again, I'm a little bit of a different approach here. When I saw the price going crazy on marine collagen, rather than, as other companies have done, enjoy that, I went out and I just tried to find an alternative. And I've told all of the two finest suppliers of marine collagen in the world, is I said, I really hope that they feel the pain of raising their prices so crazy, and that they lower their prices to be more fair to consumers. That it really pains me to find ourselves in this kind of a situation. And I told them I found a better alternative, and that I'm going to encourage folks to enjoy that better alternative, because as far as I'm concerned, that $89 on the grass-fed is a better investment than the $179. And say if you're someone, maybe you could get both, and maybe that's what we should do, is do a blend that's 2/3 free range and 1/3 marine, so you get a little bit of both. If you think that's a good idea, tell me and we'll do it. But again, my goal was just to give you an option that's affordable, because, and it turns out the option we found is even more affordable than the marine collagen was a decade ago. So.
Right. It's huge. It's almost half. Almost half the price, so that's great. If you'd like to try it, you have your choice of the sizes, 30, 60, 120, or 240 sizes. You decide which one you'd like to try. If you want to be like me, I've never used the free range, but I'm definitely, that's savings. It's hard to pass that up.
It's virtually the same molecular composition in terms of the collagen peptides. And remember, collagen is the principal protein in our body. It's the integrating protein in our joints, the integrating protein in our skin, the integrating protein in our vascular tissue, blood vessels, arteries. So it goes hand in hand, talking about glucosamine and chondroitin. It's something that when it comes to, we talked about cellulite, wrinkling of the skin, soothing to the joints. It's a product that I encourage you to read the reviews. The reviews are compelling. And the only reviews that really aren't positive reviews in the past, well, dealt with the flavor of our marine collagen, which gradually the flavor profile improved and improved. But the mixing and flavor profile of the free range, as you can see here, it totally mixes and goes into